Karen, the key word in your hypothetical facts is foreign. Foreign court by another state. The ICC, it's not a foreign court. Let me repeat that. The International Criminal Court is not a foreign court. It's a permanent international criminal court established by the community of states because they don't want impunity for perpetrators of international crimes. In fact, the Philippines itself sent a delegation to the Rome Conference in 1998. Sila Dean Pangalangan, for example. And then the Philippines was actually a state party to the Rome Statute. Therefore, context is very important. We need to respect international law.
So senators should not interpret the ICC as a foreign court. I think
Yes, they should not, because it's not a foreign court. That's why if it's a foreign court, another sovereign state, then there's a need for extradition proceedings. And that's even in the rules of the Supreme Court just issued last October 2025. Extradition is in the context of an arrest by another sovereign state. So it needs to go through the extradition proceedings kasi sovereign kada bansa. Ngunit ang ICC po, tinatag po siya ng mga bansa po ng mundo. Kaya context po talaga is very important here.
actually mahalagang ipaliwanag yan, Attorney Andres, sa maraming lawmakers, yung context ng ICC. Because they've often described the ICC as a foreign court. That's always their description of the ICC. Now, my last question is this: is Senator Bato de la Rosa for you already receiving special treatment at this point?
Karen, I join the victims in saying, yes, Senator Bato de la Rosa is receiving special treatment. Why? Let's just put it into context. When there was an arrest warrant against Senator Laila de Lima, she was arrested. When there was an arrest warrant against Senator Trillanes, he was arrested. In fact, Miranda rights were actually stated inside the Senate premises. And now that there's a standing arrest warrant by the ICC, an international court, not a foreign court, why is it not being served? Why is it not being implemented? And in fact, even inside the Senate, it can be served. Now, that's really the big question. I think the very difference in the facts is that kasi po, member po siya ng mayorya. Ganun na lang po ba? Dahil member po siya ng majority, poproteksyonan na po siya. Dapat po naman ang batas natin, it applies to all because we are a government of rules and not of men.
Perception right now, and I want you to clarify this, that you can't storm the Senate. Parang ganun diba? You can't storm the Senate. This is the august halls of the Senate. You can't storm the Senate just like that. Let's just be blunt about this. Does the law actually prevent authorities, frankly, from storming the Senate?
Okay, since it's a very distinct context you're saying, Karen, I will go through our historical context. I myself, this is my opinion, I don't want any storming of the Senate. Why? We respect the Senate as an institution, as a co-equal branch of government. We don't want the Senate to be padlocked, just like what happened under martial law against before then President Marcos Sr. But the issue is, can we implement an arrest warrant by the ICC? That's really the issue here. How it's being implemented, it's a different matter. Secondly, Karen, I also want to state that in the same way that we want the Senate to be respected, the senators should also have that self-respect to know that they are not above the law. They are the ones who pass the law and they should respect the law, such as RA 9851, Section 17.